Hey everybody, how are you doing? It is Thursday, June 26th as I'm recording this. I hope it finds you well. Let's see what the cards have to say. Come on in. Share this time and space with me. Let's see what the cards have to say today. Whoa, that card flew all the way. I've never had a card do that. Flew up and hit me on the top of the head. What the heck? The Knight of Wands, it literally shot out and hit me on the top of the head and came down and landed on the table. That was wild. What's up, Spirit? Okay, I know you're wow, you coming in that it's courageous and energetic, charming. Where are you? Do I need to be hit over the head to see you? Somebody else does too, right? The Knight of Wands represents adventure, pursuit, and passion. You may be in a period where you are charging ahead with a creative project. Explore the horizons that exist outside your comfort zone. The Knight of Wands can also indicate travel and the urge for adventure. It's time to embrace spontaneity and fearlessness. If travel is not possible, you're encouraged to try new activities and break free from your routine. You know, I've been getting channeled this. I've been thinking about, is there some classes in the community? Is there some adult dance classes, right? Exercise classes of some sort that I would enjoy and that I would be communing with people, that I would enjoy doing something, right, with people together in an activity that we enjoy. I don't know about going to the gym personally. That's not necessarily my jam, but I thought of that even. But just getting out and adventurous side. If you can't travel, finding new, like I am trying, finding new ways and activities around you with like-minded, kind people, right? That's what I'm looking for, and that's what this situation is. That's what you're looking for. That's what I'm looking for. We're looking for some adventure, some hey, they're chilling on the lake in a boat with their dog. Like, hello, please. You know, lakes have been coming up a lot for me. The Lake of the Ozarks may be significant for someone. Table Rock Lake. Yeah. Lake Tahoe. Lake Como. Italy. All right. What's the challenge? What's our challenge? It's a challenge. Thank you so much for joining me. If you would hit the like, subscribe button, free to you and means so much to me. Thank you so much. Stevie's Tarot. All right, so our challenge is the Two of Swords. She looks fierce. I like how she looks. This is our challenge. Stalemate, difficult choices. Stuck in the middle, denial, hidden information. The twos represent balance, relationships, harmony. The Two of Swords indicates that you're in a transition and feel like you're in between two worlds, whether it be jobs, relationships, or in the middle of a move. The card reminds you to follow your intuition when making decisions and deal with conflicts directly with clear communication. It's also a signal to accept this period of uncertainty while keeping faith that a better future will emerge. You know, your challenge is to keep the faith that a better future will emerge. Follow your intuition when making those tough decisions. Have clear communication and accept this period of uncertainty while knowing that the future will be better. That's our challenge. Makes sense? Does to me. Having coffee with you. So where should we focus? It's there. Eight of Pentacles. Focus on what pays us. We're watering our own. Look, literally, watering our own sunflowers, watering our own pentacles, minding the business that pays us, our own small little business, my little entrepreneurs. It's not every day, every month, it's not always fantastical, right? But we just keep watering the business that pays us. We keep watering our home, our bank account. We keep pouring into ourselves and our home. That's where we focus. Our bank and our home. What are we leaving behind, or what in the recent past is affecting us? Recent past affecting us. Spirit. Recent past affecting the collective. How is the recent past affecting? What are they leaving behind? Queen of Swords. Well, she's cold-hearted somewhat, but she's honest and independent. A little withdrawn. You're highly perceptive. You recently were having a lot of fear about stepping into your full power, struggling with setting boundaries and expressing your voice. You're leaving this behind. Your sharp mind and a sense of justice help you achieve a good position. You're much more interested in career and ambition than just simple human emotion. You're interested in both. Told you she was a little cold. Yeah. You're leaving this in the past. That's in the recent past, right? Take that. What are your strengths? Top card. Yeah. Community, home, celebration, reunions, parties. The Four of Wands represents joyful celebrations, reunion, and relaxation. This card signifies that you have reached an important milestone on a project or achieved goal. This is your strength. Family reunion, homecoming, feeling satisfied and safe at home. You have recently returned from a trip, or you are finally ready to lay down roots. I just spoke in the short I did just before this reading about, letting go of, like, in life of, oh, I should have this done by this age, this. You are now in joyful celebration. You're finally ready to lay down these roots. You have achieved an important milestone. It's important to remember to have these celebrations. You finally feel safe and secure and satisfied at home. It's your strength. I'll take it. What's coming in the near future? What's coming in the near future for collective? What's coming in the near future? Knight of Cups. Romance, creativity, and beauty. This is a card that may be a sign that you're moving forward with a creative project you have intuitively felt compelled to manifest. Also serve as a reminder to be vulnerable and express love to those around you. Although it can feel scary to bare your soul, this bravery will allow for greater intimacy and connection. Isn't that what we want? I mean, a lot of us want that, right? Greater intimacy and connection in your near future. It's the advice card. What's our advice card? And what's our advice? Spirit? And that's the Nine of Cups that I was speaking about that came out in the short about not making sure that you don't, oh, I have to do this by a certain age. No. This is your advice. It's about wishes coming true, contentment, satisfaction, success. This represents appreciation, fulfilled dreams, and life's pleasures. It signals that you have achieved a goal and you're feeling content in your relationships, careers, or another area. The appearance of the Nine of Cups card may indicate that you have successfully completed an important stage in life and can now afford a well-deserved holiday before moving on. It's your advice, take it. It's about wishes coming true, pleasure, contentment, satisfaction, success. This is your advice, right? Spirit's telling you this is your advice. Financial security, financial comfort, abundance, a satisfying career, appreciation of your love life, romance, all of it. You get all of it. You don't have to set a time limit. If you don't have it by a certain age, then you can't have it. All of that's bullshit. You get everything. You get it all. You get it in the most unexpected, best ways possible. You really, really do. What's showing up in your environment? Whoa. Sometimes they just speak. It's the death card. It's the end of something. Tornadoes. Look, he's not even scared because he knows it's the the death card rarely in a reading means true death, right? This is the death of an old you. He's happy about it. He's standing there in the midst of horses and that cloud above him because he knows that it's a transformation. That old part of him is being swept up in the clouds. Is there some part of you that you have been wanting to get rid of? Like, taken away, that you can't that you're having trouble transmuting here? Give it to the gods, give it to your ancestors, right? Give it to the wind gods to deal with. Maybe it's too great for you. It's gonna be transformed. Give it away, right? Give it to the gods. They can handle it. Ask them. He's happy. He's going through a transformation, and so are you. This is happening in your environment, literally and figuratively, right? You may be having like tornadoes. I hope everyone's safe. It's been such a friggin' heat dome across the right side, the eastern side of the United States. Well, half of the United States, right? But crazy tornadoes. Anyway, but this is about a transformation, and you're happy about it. What are your hopes and fears? Our hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. All right. Hopes and fears, please. Hopes and fears. Top card. Got so much cups. All right, Queen of Cups. I like this. I like her. Compassion, warmth, kindness. The Queen of Cups represents emotion, femininity, and intuition. The card reminds you to honor your sensitivity and allow yourself to feel the full spectrum of emotions that make up the human experience. It's also a sign to trust your intuition and your heart. All the answers to your questions lie within. The Queen of Cups communicates the need to stand strong in your truth and light. Those ammonites, the Fibonacci sequence, that shell she has, we're all connected. Using resources to care for others. It's about caring and supportive nature brings suitors, deepening existing relationships. Yes, this is, you want to embrace this, and you will. You absolutely will. Sometimes you worry if your emotions are too much. They're not too much for the right people. And the fact that you worry and think about that, do you watch videos? Do you read? Do you think, right? Do you have a therapist? What do you do for your mental health? You work on it. You're here with me, right? This is us working on yourself, on myself, ourselves, to be a better human every day. And you will. What's the potential outcome? You know, tarot is not like fortune telling. Tarot is about the energy, and then we decide how to work with it. That's what makes us better people from using and communing with tarot, is seeing the energy, and then as a free will person deciding how to work with that energy. Tarot's called me out day after day after day on my stuff, and I know tarot calls others out. A lot of times that's why people switch off on a reading. Not because they're bored, because they're being called out. Facts. Anyway, what is the outcome? Potential outcome for the collective. Well, we're going to take that one card. We're not. Alright. Let's take one card, please, for the potential outcome. Spirit, can I have one card? Thank you. Spirit's Tower. This is your potential outcome. You're going to have a tower moment. And I'm sorry. Like I said, Spirit's calling me out. Tarot can't all be like, foo-foo fun and like, I'm going to tell you everything's perfect and you're going to have it all and da-da-da-da-da, right? Your potential outcome today might be a tower moment. And that doesn't have to be like the most terrible thing. But somebody is getting shocking news that's going to jolt you. Like literally shock you out of your home. And somebody else is, I heard, getting the same news and going to be shook out of their home, but it's not going to shock them in the same way. I'm hearing, how are you acting so easy peasy? Like she's, if you can see this, they're both falling out of this like treehouse, and even her hands are reaching up, like grabbing, and his hands are just like falling. He's just like, oh yeah, losing my home. Oh well. Oh, I'm falling. Okay, no big deal. And she's like, boom, it's a shock to her. My home, I've got to leave my home. No, I'm not. And she's like, grasping. Neither way is right or wrong. It's just how they reacted. That's right. Thank you, Spirit. Neither way of how they reacted to the news is right or wrong. And that's the message. How you react, your feelings, right? Our feelings aren't facts. We understand that. But how you have reacted to situations, a situation or many situations, is not wrong. You may have had a greater reaction. It may have looked viscerally greater. You may have felt it deeper because you feel things deeper. That's not wrong. You feel deeper than this one, right? That's not wrong. You may have been, and if you're this person that doesn't act, you may have been told you don't feel, you're ice cold, right? You may have been like the Queen of Wands I was talking about, kind of cold. Queen of Swords, kind of cold-hearted. Some people may have told you throughout your life, even because that easy peasy, people go around, oh, I'm easy peasy. That can be toxic too, right? Somebody that always gets along to get along, Well, do you have opinions, thoughts? I want someone that has their teeth in life, not just da 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 da, like no opinion, no backbone and stuff, right? So, but is neither way is wrong. Neither way is wrong. It's how you react. And if people are telling you how you react, well, like you don't want to like go out and destroy people. Like we need to rein that shit in, right? I know I can be mouthy, but how you're reacting is not wrong. How they're reacting is not wrong. Give yourself grace. Give yourself as much grace as you give others in life. You're feeling unheard a lot of the times, and you don't know what others are thinking and feeling. Anyway, I told you the tower moment doesn't have to be so scary. But look, it's just showing us that how we like stuff that's going on in the world right now, what Trump has done with, I can't even, I'm not even gonna, but look how one person is reacting to the news compared to another. Having a visceral physical reaction is not wrong. That shit hurts me when I see others hurt. I don't understand how others can't how they're so hard into it. But, it's the media, that numbing, the trillions of dollars have worked on them. It hasn't worked on you if you have empathy left for the suffering of others, because I want for the good of all and the harm of none. I hope you found messages here. If you did, please like, subscribe, share this. I hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Stevie's Tarot.